is it December? How are the 2026 planners launched? How is it December? We have so much to talk about. First, it's December 2nd, so we need to get on December planning. Monthly plannings are back. I'm not gonna lie to you. 3 kids during the summer, it got the best of me. I'm not gonna lie. And then working on the 2026 launch that just launched on Black Friday, I was a little MIA. But we're back. We're gonna start doing monthly planning. I miss vlogging to you and talking to you on here so much. So yeah, let's get back to it. First things first, let's talk about the 2026 planner launch. I launched the digital planners. They're available in portrait and landscape. Come with 10 different color file tabs. They're also new and improved colors, which are so cute. I added a few new templates. I tweaked the layouts just a little bit to make it more intuitive and flowy. Also launched a new handwritten font. It's the AMD handwritten volume 3. My other 2 fonts were very like a uniform. This one's like its messy, sassy sister. And I've been loving it. I've been using it for like the last 2 months, testing it out. And I just love the way it looks. So I hope you guys like it too. And then I also launched the new Everyday Edit digital stickers to go with the planner. So you have the option to bundle the planner with the font and the stickers, which is what I would do. Oh, and your planner purchase comes with both Monday and Sunday start dates, depending on what you like better. I personally am a Monday portrait girly. And let's do a little planner walkthrough. So when you get into the planner, you have this linen cover, and then the rest of the covers are located at the very end of the planner. So just open up your little thumbnail on this side and you can scroll all the way to the end, and that's where all the different cover options are available. I like to just select one, and then you can just copy the page and then go back to the beginning and paste it to the front. And it's just fun to switch it up and see what you like and feel at the moment. I love this brown one. I think it's my favorite one. So now the brown one is copied to the front. Okay, so getting into the planner, you have your main dashboard. This is where you can easily access everything. Everything is hyperlinked and grouped. You have your yearly pages, a monthly calendar, monthly overview, vision board, reflections all together. And then there's a section for the templates. Templates are what you can copy and paste into your custom sections to really build your digital planner your own. That's the best thing about digital planning. It's so customizable. So if you wanted to just quickly jump to your monthly calendar, you can easily, or if you just wanted to see the monthly overview section. So let's start with the yearly pages. You have your yearly calendar. Everything is hyperlinked to the day, the month, and the week right from the monthly calendar page. You also have these quick links to jump through for the yearly pages up at the top, which just makes it a little bit easier to navigate. I love the holiday section. These are also hyperlinked to those days. Next, you have your key dates. And then you have your 2026 quick glance. These are great if you plan out vacations or work schedules, different things like that. So you can just kind of take a quick glance and see what you have going on. The grayed out are the weekends, and that's just a nice way to be able to visualize it. And then you can jump to each day is hyperlinked on this, and at the top is the month. Then you have your 2026 vision board. I'll make a whole video on this and we can set up the planner together, which will be really fun. And then your 2026 goals, and then the quarterly pages I also adjusted a little bit better. It lays out for your plan for the quarter, so your top priorities, your goals, and then the to-do list. And then here's kind of just like an open space you can jot down for each month, and these are also hyperlinked to each day, week, and month, and you can jump through the different quarters right here. And then you get into your monthly pages, so which are also hyperlinked down the file tabs. So each month has a new cover page, which I love it so much. And depending on what file tabs you pick, the cover page will reflect the color of the file tabs, which is just so cute and aesthetic. And I just love how it's cohesive. So you can quick jump to the calendar overview vision board reflection straight from the cover page. And also these are hyperlinked for quick access. So let's just jump to the calendar page. So we have our main calendar page. Also, what's new on here to access the weeks is right here. And last year on the 2025 planner, it was just hyperlinked to the first page, but now you can break it out to the list layout. Or if you know you wanted the box layout for that week, you can jump directly to that, and then you have your schedule layout. So it just makes it super easy. And then of course, each day is hyperlinked to that planning page day. And then to get to the overview, and you can see it's highlighted to whatever page you're on, which is a new feature that I love. So overview, vision board, and then reflection. For the overview, I fixed the layout a little bit better. Your intention is right at the beginning, so you can instantly set your monthly intention. And then also for the new everyday stickers, I made these intentions intention stickies just to make it easier, so you don't have to like think of different intentions every time if you wanted to just use a quick and easy one. There's just like a few different ones that are nice. And then of course the monthly habit tracker on the bottom. So let's go back over the weekly pages. So the list layout, that's the one that I use the most. I tweaked it a little bit so there's more room for the planning side. And then for the box section, I added these lines to help lay out everything, and I think it just looks nicer. So how I plan, I usually plan my week and everything right here, and then in the box section, I like to use this as my content planner and work. And then I personally don't use the scheduling too much just because I work from home and I don't have like a ton of meetings and stuff like that. But I know people that like to keep their scheduling straight, so this is a great one. And I did make it so there's more room with the time blocking. And then the daily pages, I like to use the daily pages when I have a lot more going on, especially for to-do lists, and keep things organized. And you can jump back to your week right here. For the custom section and templates, you can either jump to it from the index page, or if you're like anywhere in your planner and you want to jump to the custom section, this is that little icon right here. So we have 12 custom notebook sections, so you can just build it out how you want it. And then here are the different templates that you can add to it. You can add like different vision boards, say you wanted a vacation vision board or your new house plan or whatever it is. And then reading log, meal plan, budget tracker, there's a to read to watch list, your daily journal, which I love these, weekly check-in, monthly habit tracker, to-do list, travel plan. This is a new one this year in here. And then a monthly workout tracker, and then your blank notebook pages. And here's a look at the different covers. I'm still deciding what planner color I want to use starting off the year, but look how cute the pink one is. Like, dying. It looks so cute. But I wanted to show you my other favorite one. I love the pink and I love the burgundy. Look how cute the burgundy is. I might have to do that. My birthday is January 14th and I just feel like this is wintry vibes. So cute. Also, look how cute the lavender is. I might have to change to the lavender in the spring. Obsessed. I'm also a brown girly and I love this brown. Oh, look how cute. I love it so much. Comment down below which one's your favorite. The new green is so cute. Oh wait, I forgot about the denim. Look at the denim. Look how cute. Oh, I don't know. I can't pick. I can't pick. Also, here is an example page of it filled out. This is just one of the first weeks in January, but I did launch the new calendar stickies for 2026 as well. So they are up in my shop, but it comes with the 3 different colors and Sunday and Monday start dates. So those are all included and they're so cute. I love because they're like crinkled, if you can see, and they're translucent. The everyday edit new stickers that you can bundle look like this. They have a few hand-drawn ones, which I love so much. And then here's the intentions, and then a few just normal everyday stickies that you can add to your planner. So now let's just jump into the December planning. I only have one thing written out, so I need to fill up my December. So the first thing I like to do is just go through and list all appointments, meetings. December's super busy because we have holiday parties. So I'm just gonna brain dump all of those. I like to do a split screen with my Apple Calendar sometimes too, if I have a lot written in there, and you can just drag and drop them over. So I've been using my font at a 50 for like the weekly plannings, but I think I'm gonna just make it a little smaller to fit in the little boxes on the calendar. Also, how are we feeling about Goodnotes' new update? I can't decide. I feel like it made things harder than it was. I think you just need to get used to it when things change, but yeah, I kind of miss the old way. These stickers are in my freebies page. I made them like last year or the year before, but I still love them. They're so cute. So I'm going to grab a couple of these to add to it, just to add some Christmas color and stuff. This is also where I like to add different label stickers for appointments and stuff like that. And I did put some in the Everyday Edit collection. So they come in this taupe neutral color and then this light tan. I actually have my nail appointment tomorrow. What are you guys doing for Christmas nails? I'm thinking like a pine green because I did a neutral last time. So I'm thinking like a dark green, which would be cute. So once you brain dump everything, I like to go through and add different highlighters. Just pick like 2 or 3 colors that complement each other, and that way it stays cohesive. Let's add the cute little earmuffs. Okay, now that everything is planned on the calendar page, let's jump straight to the overview. This is where you want to go through and write out your top priorities, the goals for the month, your master to-do list. I like to just dump everything and then I'll pull from this list to my weekly pages and be like, oh yeah, I need to do this. And then set your intentions and then of course your habit tracker. So if it's not fitting perfectly in your lines, you can click into the text box and then in here you can find the spacing tool. They moved it since the new update, so it's right here. I'll also go back throughout the month and add things as they come up for my to-do list or even my goals. I love doing bullet points for my to-do lists and priorities. So just go to your highlighter tool and then make sure it's in the largest setting. So turn it all the way to the biggest setting and then choose your color and made them so it just literally just fits perfectly and you just tap. And then for my intention, let's add one of the new intention stickers. I think I'll do be present just because I don't want to miss any of the fun holiday like traditions and stuff we do with my kids. I just want to really prioritize that. Okay, love how this is looking. Next, let's jump into the vision board. I actually did a TikTok the other day on how to do a vision board. And so I made like up a dummy one because I'd already done November's. So this was November's, which look how cute it is. I loved it. But this was the one I did in the tutorial that I kind of started to show how I did it. I actually want to bring this over for December. So I'm just going to copy and paste these. We can see if we need to add more or not. So I do feel like we need to add a few more. But all I do is just drag and drop over photos from Pinterest. Just make sure you use your Safari or web browser and not the app, because when you're in the app, it doesn't let you drag and drop them over. I like to add in different textures and patterns, and then it gives that digital scrapbook feel. Okay, let's see if that's enough photos. So all the ones that I just added, see how they're tiny? I'm gonna put those layered on top of each other so I can lasso them and then resize them all together. Now that they're all in here, just play around and make sure you use the cropping tool because that's what makes it so cool. You can like cut out the image or add a design around it. So I want to cut this one out to put on one of like the plaid backgrounds. And it doesn't have to be perfect. That's kind of like what's fun about it because it looks like you cut it out. And then I like to use the pen tool and either do like the dotted lines or the pencil to add different doodles. And then the last thing that I do is sometimes add digital stickers on top just for extra motivation and aesthetic. Like that camera one's cute. Okay, I love how this turned out. It's so cute. I also will save this whole thing as an image to my freebie section in the December wallpapers, just in case you don't want to make your own and you want to have the same vibes, you can just save that to your vision board. I usually do that every month. I'll go through and put it in to the wallpapers folder. That was so fun. I feel like that was a form of therapy for me. I feel so good to be back and talking to you. Since I have more time now with the 2026 launch done, let me know what you want to see going forward. Do you like the vlog type videos? videos more, or do you like the sit down planning videos, or a mix of both? Let me know. I would love to know what you want to see for 2026. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.